game. I don't fucking know.
That's like Zoe's been like, hey, I've been here. I'm almost dead.
Good job.
Interesting.
On the table I'm at.
The P10 running got nerfed, by the way. Welcome back to another operator how-to, and today we are covering Mozzie. Mozzie is a very popular operator due to him being able to gather information and deny information from the attackers, and has a huge fragging potential. To be exact, he comes with the Pest Launcher. Obviously, it's a launcher that once you shoot onto any surface releases kind of mechanical spider. Of course, the Australian comes with a gadget that's literally a spider, but we're going to ignore that for now. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what does this mechanical spider do for you? If any drone goes in the radius of the pest, it will be hacked. It's a very straightforward concept. As long as the pest has line of sight to the drone itself, then it will hop on the drone, and after a 1-second wind-up, it will be hacked, and now the drone will belong to Mozzie. And Mozzie holds up to 3 of them. So as long as 3 drones go through the radius of the pest, he can have 3 drones. Now here's where things get pretty interesting, because it not only applies to regular drones, but also drone-specific operators. If Forrest decides to send his drones through the pest, they will not go off and they will just be destroyed, and unfortunately Mozzie cannot control it. However, that would be kind of funny. The same cannot be said for Twitch, however. If Mozzie does manage to hack one of her shock drones, then Mozzie has full control of it and can use her tasers. And obviously our newest operator to Siege is Brava. If Mozzie does manage to hack one of her close drones, then Mozzie obviously has full control over it, and Mozzie can hack attackers' electronics. A good example of that is the ability to hack claymores. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know where to place the pest. It's usually going to be around drone holes or single doorways. But what people don't necessarily utilize when playing Mozzie is you don't have to put all your pests in the site. You can maybe put 1 or 2 in the site and put the rest upstairs where they are likely going to be pushing. So here's what I kind of mean by you don't have to place all your pests in the site. You see, if I'm hurting church downstairs on Clubhouse, then I can place a pest on dirt, and, that prevents them from droning. What a lot of people like to do is try to hold CC side. Now, that's mainly in higher ranks, but, once you get there, you're going to see this quite often, I would say. Now, because if they see you roaming, especially when there's 2 armors, they're going to try to roam clear you. So trying to deny droning from them is going to be very helpful. So example, I can just place it on red drone hole. And CC wall is usually reinforced, probably muted off, or even Kaid Electroclad, or Bandit, whatever you're bringing. And not to mention, if you bring mute with this, then you're going to be an unstoppable force when it comes to denying drones. And over here by Jacuzzi wall, it's also going to probably be reinforced, so place a pest on the drone hole, or even the top main stairs, again to deny them droning. And considering the fact he is a 2-speed 2 armor, he can set up site and even set up upstairs pretty quickly. And I'm going to be honest, his gadget isn't the reason why he is so popular. That comes down to his P10 running with a 1.5 sight, solid fire rate, admitted low magazine, and very low recoil, but people still use it because I guess it's fun. However, that low magazine size will get you killed a few times, but with his fast fire rate, you should be going for headshots anyway. Oh yeah, almost forgot to say, it also has insanely low damage, so you have to go for headshots anyway. But if you want something with more damage, especially with extended barrel and more of a magazine size, then look no further than his Commander 9. However, it does not have a 1.5 sight, and it has a slower fire rate, so if you want the more damage, I recommend going with the Commander 9. But if you want a faster fire rate, obviously go with the P10 Runny, but remember, low magazine size, have to go for heads. By ending Mozzie's full loadout, he comes with the natural cells that it can be used to kill people, or make rotates if you absolutely need to, or the option of barbed wire, but let's be honest, you're probably going to be running the natural cells. And that's pretty much the objective information I can give about Mozzie, and now for my personal opinion, if you should get him or not, and there is really nothing wrong with Mozzie. Other than the fact I used the P10 running on Mozzie, I wish it had more in the magazine, but again, there's nothing really wrong with Mozzie. He has a good gadget, solid loadout, 2-speed 2 armor, natural cell, fast fire rate gun. I mean, I don't know what else to really say. But I will admit, he is slightly outclassed by Mute, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's completely useless. If you bring Mute and Mozzie together, they practically cannot drone, and if they try to drone, they're going to hate themselves, pretty much. So basically what I'm getting at is if you're already bringing Mozzie or Mute, then you may as well just bring the other one if you can spare it. Done with my opinion, I'm going to say that's the end of the video. If you like what I make, I appreciate it if you subscribe, and if you're interested in any other operators, I have more than likely already covered them, so go check out my playlist, and you might find an operator or two that you might like. I am Creator Tony, I hope you have a good day or a good night, and goodbye.